Hello Curveballs. Hi and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Lisa and I don't always look like this. I am the Curvy Cuban and I focus primarily on artistic eye looks and I like to dupe palettes. Today is not a palette dupe, but it is clearly a look. A group of wonderful ladies in my creative collab group. We do a look every month celebrating some kind of fascinating day, and just when you didn't think there weren't enough calendar days like the National Donut Day, there's actually a day for all or nothing. This month's group collab was actually based on All or Nothing Glam Rock. I thought it was a glam rock day, but it's not. July 27th is the All or Nothing Day. So I went with all and nothing at the same time. My entire group is focusing on a rock and roll theme, very David Bowie-esque-ish, type 80s grunge rock and roll, etc. And I figured if we're doing all and nothing, I had to add a little bit of that into my world. So this is the look that I came up with. If you would like to see what all the other ladies created, please check their channels out down below. Everybody's linked. And the ladies participating in this month's Glam Rock All or Nothing collab are Anya, Candace, Rachael, Samantha, Shelly, and Tara. All those ladies are linked down below. If you like what you see here, I bet you can't wait to go see what they have come up with. And if this sounds like something you're interested in and you would like to see how I came up with this crazy look, then you should just keep on watching. But before you do, don't forget to tap subscribe, hit that notification bell so you don't miss any of my future uploads, and throw me a thumbs up if you've ever listened to rock and roll. Or if you've listened to all of it. Or if you've listened to none of it. I mean, we are celebrating all or nothing after all. You have to pick one. Let's get into this video. So I feel like to start off with a glam rock look, blue was always a thing, like royal blue brows. I think one of the characters from Gem and the Holograms had blue brows, so I figured now's the time to get creative. So I'm going to comb my brows up. Actually, I'm going to do one half of my face because I kind of have an idea brewing for All or Nothing Glam Rock. So I'm just going to start off with one side and see how it develops. So I'm going to take my ColourPop blue mascara. This is in the shade Blue Ya Mind. And I'm gonna comb through as if it's a brow gel. Kind of really spike them up too, that 80s grungy look. You can use any blue eyeshadow for this or any color eyeshadow you want, depending on what color you're gonna make your 80s glam brow. I happen to be using the shade Moody Mitch from my Me, Myself, and Mitchell palette. I feel like I should get a really dramatic flick down here because it was the 80s. And not just the 80s, but 80s rock. So these blue brows had to be seen on stage in my imaginary rock star life. I feel like I probably have the world's best eye shape to pull off a glam, like one of those triangular, dark, scary eye looks. Don't ask me why, but I think the deep settiness might come in handy for a change. I'm just gonna stick with the same palette in my Mitchell palette and go into the shade Mafia, which is a pure black. And I'm going to outline black grungy rocker eye. And I'm just gonna blend in this black shadow. So glad I'm not going for pretty here. And I'm just kind of using circular motions until I get here, in which case I just kind of want to wisp it out. I feel like the top part should be, for any kind of highlighter's got a blue shift to it. So I'm gonna go right underneath my blue brow and pop in the shade Minty. Everything in 80s glam rock, I believe, was go big or go home. And since I'm already home, I may as well go big. Back to black. Let's go back in and... Got my Q-tip with a little bit of micellar water. And I'm gonna cut the crease with this first. Next up, grabbing my P. Louise Basic Brights in the shade Banging Blue. Bangin' Blue. Yep, I feel like this looks extraordinarily 80s. Back to Mitchell. Let's go in the shade Mist, which is pretty much this exact same shade, but in a matte shadow. Now I'm gonna go back in with some Moody Mitch for the outer corner. Maybe doing 80s glam, but we can still ombre. Putting the shade Marine on the inner corner. It's such a soft shadow. It's not even a shadow. It's more like a creamy glitter, and it's not blending well with either the base or the shadow I have put on top of the base. So I'm gonna have to work that blend in, but I really do like the way that it reflects on that inner corner. Step, eyeliner, in which case I pretty much just need to follow the dotted line. Taking my Suva Beauty Hydra liner, it's my Hydra Effects, it's water activated liner in the shade Dance Party. This would be really cool if I had a black light, but I don't, because this is black light activated. Yeah. It's okay. I believe the 80s neon vibe is still coming through. For the lower lash line, I have a Wet n Wild eyeliner in the shade Sapphire and Ice. I think it best glorifies the 80s rock theme. I'm gonna put on this dramatic lash and I'll be right back. So we have the lash. Now, I happen to be looking in my makeup drawer and completely did not even realize that I have these little star face and body gems that I have never opened and or used. What other goodies can I find? Blue. Alright, so this side of the face would not be complete if I didn't have a whole bunch of hot pink blush, like all over the face. When I think 80s, I'm thinking a lot of like David Bowie, who had a very chiseled face. And I have this perfect little Real Technique sponge. It's like shaped like a diamond, but has these perfect straight edges that I could just... and just let that sit there for a little bit. Probably cannot have an 80s look without a bunch of dramatic highlight. This one's got a bluish shift to it to go with the eye look. Let's just make it come full circle with that blue mascara. Okay, so for my nothing side, I'm thinking, you know, pop art. For my lipstick on the Glam Rock side, it is the Trampula lipstick by Too Faced. And I am just trying to do some pop art lines around my lips. Make it look a little bit more comic effect. The brow could probably be bolder. Thought about putting a normal lash on this eye, but all or nothing. I think I'm gonna go along the lines of nothing. Maybe a little bit of gray shadow. I don't want it to be straight on black. I am going to be right back. And here is my all or nothing glam rock look. So that is it for this creative collab makeup look for me, guys. My all or nothing glam rock look. We've got the all, we've got the nothing, and we have a really crazy blue wig that I would just love if it were my real hair. And stay tuned for next month's creative collab, which is celebrating National Beach Day. So it'll be very tropical, very fun, not nearly as crazy, but you know, it'll be a thing. Before you go, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, tap that notification bell so you don't miss any of my future insane uploads, and throw me a thumbs up, because, you know,
this took me quite a long time and I really deserve a thumbs up, okay?
And throw me a thumbs up if your makeup style is all out, or throw me a thumbs up if it's nothing. Gotta be one of the two. Until next time, stay curvy and stay contemplative, and I'll see you in a week. Bye!